Ever wondered what you would do if you suddenly came face to face with a bear in the wild? Picture this. You're out on a gorgeous day, the sun is shining, the birds are singing, and you're immersed in the tranquility of nature. You're hiking along a trail, your heart pounding in rhythm with your footsteps. Suddenly, out of the corner of your eye, you spot a large shape moving. You turn and there it is, a bear, standing no more than a few yards away. Your heart jumps into your throat, your breath catches, and your mind races. Now I know what you're thinking. You've heard all sorts of advice, haven't you? Play dead, climb a tree, run downhill. But let me tell you, most of these are nothing more than old wives' tales. In reality, they might even put you in more danger, so let's clear the air and debunk some of these misconceptions. Firstly, playing dead? Well, it's not the most reliable strategy. If a bear perceives you as a threat, it might not matter whether you're playing dead or doing a jig. Climbing a tree? Most bears can scale a tree faster than you can say grizzly. And running downhill? Bears aren't like dogs. They can run down a slope just as fast, if not faster, than on flat ground. So what should you do then? The key lies in understanding bear behavior. Bears aren't out to get us. Most times they're just as surprised to see us as we are to see them. They might be curious or protecting their cubs or simply looking for a snack. Understanding this can help us react more appropriately and prevent a surprise encounter from turning into a dangerous situation. Now let's dive into understanding bear behavior and how it can help us in these situations. Contrary to popular belief, not all bears are ferocious predators waiting to pounce on you. The world of bears is as diverse as it is fascinating, and understanding their behavior can be the key to coexisting peacefully with these magnificent creatures. There are 8 different species of bears, each with its own unique set of behaviors. The brown bear, for instance, is known for its curiosity and intelligence. They're often seen standing on their hind legs, not in aggression, but to get a better look at their surroundings. Then we have the American black bear, a nimble climber and excellent swimmer, often seen foraging for berries or fish. Misinterpret their intense focus on food as aggression and you might just scare yourself silly. Now let's talk about the polar bear, the largest land predator on Earth. They're known to be relatively solitary creatures, but don't let that fool you. They're incredibly curious and have often been observed playing with objects like they're just big, fluffy kids at heart. Understanding these behaviors can help us predict how a bear might react during an encounter. A bear standing on its hind legs, for example, is likely just trying to get a better look at you. It's not a sign of aggression, but curiosity. In such situations, it's important to remain calm and avoid making sudden movements that could startle the bear. And remember, panic is your worst enemy in these situations. A panicked human can appear as a threat to a bear, triggering defensive behavior. Instead, speak in a calm, assertive voice to let the bear know you're human and not a prey animal. And whatever you do, don't turn and run. That could trigger a chase response. Understanding bear behavior is only half the battle. Next, we'll discuss survival tips that could save your life, because when it comes to living harmoniously with bears, knowledge truly is power. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to surviving a bear encounter. Imagine this. You're out in the wilderness, the scent of pine in the air, when suddenly you spot a bear. What do? First and foremost, bear spray is your best friend. It's not your everyday pepper spray, it's a specially designed deterrent that can disrupt a bear's aggressive behavior, giving you crucial moments to retreat. Picture a live-action reenactment. The hiker pulls out the bear spray, releases a cloud of deterrent, creating a barrier between them and the charging bear. Now let's talk about eye contact. In human interactions, it's often a sign of honesty and confidence, but in the bear world, it's a challenge. So, avoid it. Instead, tilt your head down slightly, showing the bear you're not a threat. Your voice, believe it or not, can be a potent tool. Speak in a calm, assertive tone. While you're at it, let the bear know you're human and not a prey animal. Say something like, "Hey bear, it's just me, a harmless human. It might feel silly, but it works." And then there's the golden rule. Never ever run. In the bear's eyes, you're instantly transformed from a harmless human to something that's more like a salmon swimming upstream, an irresistible chase. Instead, back away slowly, keeping your eye on the bear without making direct eye contact. Now here's the caveat. These tips are not foolproof. Bears, like us, have their own personalities, moods, and reactions. That's why the best strategy is to avoid bear encounters altogether. Be bear aware, make noise while hiking, travel in groups, and keep your campsite clean. Surviving a bear encounter is all about staying calm, understanding the bear's behavior, and using these key survival tips. Remember, prevention is always better than cure.